There are over 1,500 African languages and hundreds of them are at the risk of extinction. In Nigeria, how many children of school age can fluently converse in dialect without code mixing with the English language? This calls for serious concern. Our correspondent Ola Awakan was at the program organized by Center for Black and African Arts and Civilization to commemorate this year's International Mother Tongue Day.
Display of materials on indigenous languages leads the entrance, accompanied by this dance, and another from a different tribe in Nigeria, all geared towards commemorating this year's International Mother Language Day.
Bilingual or multilingual education based on students' mother tongue not only encourages learning but also contributes to understanding and dialogue among peoples.
The discourse here is for native languages to be further encouraged and appraised to enhance all-round cultural development on the African continent.
Are we just going to discuss and be discussing because others are discussing? Or we are going to ensure that from today we meet to plan proactive steps from which government cannot depart?
We are not getting it wrong. We are just being lazy and being compromised to neglect our language and speak other people's language.
The question of cultural identity for any given people can only be effectively defined by perfecting the language of their interaction and enforcing the 2013 National Policy on Education, which provides that every child shall be taught in the indigenous languages of their place of domicile for the first 4 years of basic education.
We are coming together to promote a mandate, and that mandate is what? Is in the promotion of our cultural value, one of which is the language. Language is what? Language is a means of communication. Every culture has its own language, not also forgetting that Nigeria has over 250 ethnic groups.
There has to be a policy, deliberate policy to ensure that people are taught indigenous languages in schools. When you learn to embrace other people's languages, people will be ready to embrace your own language. It's key, because if you mock other people's languages, you close the door for them even to listen to you.
The theme of this year's commemoration, as organized by Voice of Nigeria, Center for Black and African Arts and Civilization, as well as Nigerian Film Corporation, is Safeguarding Linguistic Diversity. Ola Awakan, TVC News, Lagos.